old glasses, hard to see. I think I'm working now. Got me some chat going on, maybe. If I got any viewers. I don't know. Let's see. Some window capture, maybe? Let's see. Well, that's not right. Bam. Get rid of that. How's everybody doing today? I don't see. Okay. Says I'm on there, nobody's watching. It's been a while since I've been on here. Let's see. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. What I got going on? Okay, that's not what I want to be showing. I want to do the different screen. We change that setting. Try to display one. There we go. That makes it a little bit easier. If we ever get any chat going, which says I'm not. Oh well. I'll do it another night. No big deal. I can do other things. But you can't say I didn't stop in. There we go. Over this beast a little bit. Whoa. There we go. Yeah, I know. Everything's still stacked up on top of each other. But I don't know. I got a message on here. Let's see. Oh, that's one. Because I'll look at the page to see what it has to say. Is it showing it? TikTok. Let's see what that is. I remember creating one on TikTok. Let's see. I still have nobody here. So I guess I'm going to give up here in a minute. I feel bad. See what happens. Tick-a-tick-tock. Okay. Saying I'm in now. There's 32 viewers. That's crazy. But I'm not getting any live feeds here.
Ooh. Hey, what's on the racket?
Well, that's Goku. Hey, we got somebody.
Ooh, what's up?
It's not supposed to be on. Shut up. Finally got somebody, and I might have scared them away. I don't know. How you doing? Did it just pop up, or what's it doing? Everybody. Hi, Elizabeth and Mr. Barbosa. I've been trying to get this working right, and it's being a pain in the butt. So I started looking on TikTok, see what they got. And I have nobody, it's not really showing anybody watching me. You see a video, or you just seeing me in chat? Well, you guys can hear me though, right? I don't have to keep typing. I got nothing to say so much other than I'm going to be coming on a lot more. I'm not going to wait weeks at a time to be on. I'm going to try and post something every day. Someone asked to see my bicycle that just came out of storage, so I went ahead and posted a couple pictures of that for you. Good. I'm glad they can hear me. Definitely good. I don't know if you can see it. I got my right above me. See that big black part? That's part of my Bowflex. So I got to figure out how to use soon. And my bicycle's over here. Getting there. Getting there. So what are you all up to? I've just been working a lot. Streaming from the club. Looking rough. I need to do something with this beard. It's so gray. Do I keep it? Do I get rid of it? I don't know. I'm going to get rid of the hair, I think, because look at it. It's just all that. I'm like bald. And so it's like a glorified comb over. I mean, I know why I'm like that right now. Because I checked it out, my testosterone levels are just, I don't think my cabergoline is working properly. So my testosterone is like super low. So my pituitary issue is causing issues. So that's not helping with my mood at all. Just makes me not care about anything really. You know, it's just like, you know. But there's probably more to talk stuff I don't want to talk about online. But you know, when you don't care about anything, you know what I mean? It's not a cool feeling. It's not that I don't care about anything. I mean, I love my ex-wife. I love my family. I love my dog, my cat, and all that stuff. But nothing really gets me grooving, you know? Just kind of like, yay. Just don't really get excited about anything right now. So I'm hoping, you know, doing things and getting more of the exercise and maybe adjusting my testosterone levels will help with that and get me back. But I've been steadily losing every week, which is good. Because, you know, I'm not eating as much at all. I take Ozempic now, and that itself kills appetite. So, and it works really well. I have to, if I want to eat more than once a day, I got to force myself. If I want to eat once a day, I got to force myself most of the time too. So yeah, but drinking is, you know, that's the thing, my pitfall, that I have to navigate. I try to drink diet, but sometimes I'll slip into that thing and I'll drink, and I'll just get real normal Coke, so it's like, yeah, exactly. Super hard keeping levels in check. Testosterone, sugar, all kinds of stuff. But I'm getting like this close to being under 600, which I'm excited about. And I promised Dr. Phil last time that I would lose 100 pounds before I saw him next time, so we'll see what happens. I'm getting pretty close to that because I was like 670 when I was on his show, 679. And I'm like at, I think, 607. So I'm like this close to getting that, and then I dropped that, and another 30 pounds, and that's 100. And I think once I'm on this Bowflex and stuff like that, it's going to make a big difference, because working in the club has made a huge difference for me, because I'm not just at home all the time. I'm getting up, going out to my truck, climbing up in it, driving to work, walking into work, walking all around there, getting things set up for the night, getting all the names of everybody that's working, and then going in and doing all my work. Then, the stuff, closing the bar and all that, and leaving and walking out and going home. I'm active. I'm doing stuff. And I've got friends that come over now a couple times a week and hang out, old friends from work. Anyway. And, so I'm getting a lot more action, as an exercise. And I'm talking your arm off, I'm sure. I'm sorry. When we catch up on these messages. Thank you, Leroy. Yeah, that's a lot of gray, though. But, I know the girls called me an old man. One of them got drunk and crazy one night, and she was yelling at me, "Are you balding old man? Fat butt? You ain't got no hair, and you should say you're all gray and old." And I'm going, thanks. But, yeah, it was kind of funny. Leroy. Yeah, it is, definitely. I don't understand what you're saying. I'll have to translate that, Mr. Barbosa. I'm going, looks like I inspired you. Hope to see you bicycling again. And you'd like to accompany me on a bike ride sometime. I think that's what you're trying to get at. Is that about right, Mr. Barbosa? I think. I haven't translated. I just kind of working with the words I got to try and figure it out. Yeah, sodas are detrimental to my health, though. Yeah, definitely. They are, and that's my biggest thing. It's not the food, it's the Coke. I'm a sugar guy. I love sweets. I have not bought sweets in 3 months. Just saying. I noticed that the other day. I said, I haven't bought candy bars, cakes, nothing. Nothing at all. I didn't even have cake on my birthday. We got a cake, but I never ate any. I just kind of forgot about it because it's just not on my mind anymore. So I haven't been eating these sweet things. I had a muffin the other day, but the banana muffin, so it's not as sweet as they get. I guess I had one of those, but it's getting there. Let's see, I've read a couple of things that diet is rougher on you. Yeah, diet is rough. But it's not that I'm dieting right now. The only thing I would diet would be to stop drinking Coke. And getting rid of that sort of thing, which is major. And that's my huge, major issue. Because it's not the food. Spend a week with me, you'll understand what I'm saying. I've got so much food in my fridge and everything I just don't eat. Today I had a roast beef sandwich. That's it. One roast beef sandwich. And I'm not hungry for anything else. And I'll probably go to bed without eating anything else. But I'll probably drink, 4 or 5 bottles of water because they're cold. It makes me feel better. And then, of course, I'll probably drink some Diet Cokes. And hopefully it's Diet Cokes and not regular Cokes. Depends on if I want to get froggy and go to the store and get the real thing, Which is good and bad because at least I'm getting out and doing it. So, Well, thank you, Trish. Yeah, I was wanting to go get a haircut today and get it looking better again. It's just thinness up there. I'm trying to decide, should I keep it? Do I get my testosterone going up again and, thicken back up? I don't know. Well, thank you, Mr. Barbosa. I'm reading your English version. Yeah, now that I'm in Terre Haute, I see myself riding my bicycle more often. That's what I'm seeing in my future. Especially when the weather gets nice again, I'll be on it a lot. Because I can just ride to work, when the weather's nice. Because it's not that far away. Wouldn't break much of a sweat. Oh, well, thank you, Leroy. Yeah, I've been working on this beard forever. I can grow the goatee like crazy. But the rest of this it looks like I don't have much beard there because it's so white. But I do. I keep trimming it down. I'm not growing it like I'm some sort of biker or Santa Claus. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not thinking about sweets. So. Definitely not thinking about them. It's just you. But I get craving for roast beef nonstop. I don't know why. I want roast beef. It's cold roast beef. I crave it. The red meat, I guess. I don't know. Iron. But I crave that. I don't crave ramen. Sometimes I do crave broth though. Like chicken or beef or something like that. And I really want some broth, like tea or something, but broth. So those are pretty much the two things I like to eat these days. I don't like chicken nuggets. Every once in a while I do, but very rare anymore. So I'm not eating chicken nuggets. I'm not eating ribs. I'm not eating. I haven't been able to stomach a hamburger in 6 months. It's just, they do not interest me whatsoever. I take a bite out of one and it's like, Sometimes I do like Taco Bell, I will say that. A Nachos Bel Grande and I'm good to go. And I don't eat most of the chips, but yeah, sometimes I'll get a Nachos Bel Grande and that's a bad thing, but I like tacos. And a steak taco supreme is always, I might have one of those instead of Nachos Bel Grande, actually. It depends. I like to put the pico de gallo in there when I make and a little bit of the avocado ranch in there with it. Oh, so good. I don't have any dates, but I guess I do have sweets. I'm lying to you. Because I do, for snacks, I have cherry tomatoes, black olives, strawberries, and grapes. I usually keep them around the house, so if I get hungry and I shouldn't be eating a meal, I'll eat those. And if I get a hankering for a little bit of sugar, I just eat some grapes or strawberries. And they get going, Sometimes I'll get real froggy and boil some eggs and put them in a bag with some salt and pepper and let them soak in real good. Oh, and I eat a couple of those. But I'm not eating like big meals anymore. I'm just eating every once in a while. If I get hungry, I'll eat something small. But yeah, in small settings. Definitely eating more of it, smaller amounts throughout the day. Yeah, exactly. I'm not eating that much, but I am doing that. Grapes are great. They had some grapes the other day. I ordered just some purple grapes and black grapes, whatever. And they sent me back with these ones that are like long, these big long grapes. I was, what in the world? And they were really good, but they were long. It was crazy. And then the next time they sent me ones that were twice as big as normal grapes. They're like that big around. And I got them over at Kroger's. They're really good. Oh yeah, parfaits would be good because they want. Somebody was, I think, it was my doctor. I don't know. Somebody was telling me I need to start eating yogurt. So having yogurt with at least one of my meals every day. And somebody said I need to do that. I can't remember who it was, but it's somebody I need to listen to. So I'm going to have to start shopping for yogurt too. And I do not like plain yogurt, but I mean peach yogurt and I love that stuff. I loved it since I was a little kid. Peach yogurt, good stuff. But yeah, yeah. I guess I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry. But yeah. I mean, yeah. Gotta watch sugar with the yogurt. But I'm talking just one little tin a day, breakfast or something. Ah, that's cool. Paranoia. I haven't had oats in a while, but I do like oatmeal every once in a while. And I should really just break out some. I like malt oatmeal too. I don't know if it's good for you or not, but I don't really have microgreens a lot. The greenest thing I have are peas and green beans, and I love lettuce, cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, and then cherry tomatoes, but they're fruit, so it's just I guess that's not the same. Hate kale, but I like cilantro. Yeah, microgreens are fancy. They're kind of like those ones that have all the stems and everything on them, aren't they? The chewy ones. I'm still working. I want to do my podcast. I really do. And everybody's getting on me. Why don't you put your podcast out yet? This is because, like I said, these last couple of months I've been so depressed, upset. My divorce went through. I'm single. I'm alone. My dog's not with me. She's with Angie. Angie's in Minnesota, so I don't even have her to see every once in a while to cheer me up, even though I shouldn't rely on her to cheer me up anymore. I love her, but I've got to move on, And so I've been depressed. So trying to think of something to talk about for an hour that doesn't involve me. I don't know what to talk about. Because when I did my first podcast, it was a decent length. I made sure it sounded good. And I talked about myself. And everybody gave me this big say, that's not a good podcast. That's not a podcast. What's a podcast? So screw it. I think I'm just going to do my podcast the way I see fit. I'll talk about whatever I want. If it's about me, it's about me. If it's about, I don't know, the Anunnaki, I'll talk about that. Or a website, or I can talk about anything I want. It's my podcast, right? That's how I gotta mentally think that way. Just talk about what I like, exactly. I can go 32 different directions on my podcast. Why not? If I get someone I want to interview, I'll pull them up and make them do it with me. Like Cappuccino is going to come and do a show with me sometime. He's a big guy growing on TikTok. I don't know if you know him or not, but I've known him for like 15 years. He's from the same town as me. But yeah, look him up. Cappuccino. He's a policeman that does funny TikToks. He's a cool guy. Exactly. Yeah, I agree with you. I've actually got a friend that comes over once a week, and she'll make me dinner sometimes, and we just hang out and watch TV. We're not dating; we're just friends. But it's nice to be treated nice and manly, instead of always doing all the stuff, errands and making the meals, serving the meals, cleaning up after the meal, having to keep busy with all that sort of stuff. It's kind of nice having someone being nice to you. I don't get that much being by myself. So that's pretty cool. So I really appreciate when she visits. I get a little break. So I like that. We're gonna do some collaborations on video sometimes too, so which will be fun. She's a retired dancer from back in the old days when I worked, like 15 years ago or something, like 2008 and before is when I worked before. So I've known her for a long time, and we just kind of hang out. But I'm rambling now. So what's going on with you guys? I know the weather's getting colder. I've just turned off my air conditioners, so that should save me some electrical. I'm getting ready to climb down the basement. I don't know, I haven't posted a picture of it yet, but I got my new stove. Hey Ann, how you doing? I'm rambling. Just tickety-tocketing. A lot. Talking their ears off. Trying to find a picture here. I'm just going to hold it up to my camera so I don't have to go in the kitchen and show you. I don't know. It's not a very good picture. Ah! I may just have to send it on Facebook. But I got me a new glass top stove. It's pretty nice. I just have to put the power line on. And then I am cooking with magic again. Yeah, I do all kinds of stuff with my house. Whether by Bowling County, it sounds like Indiana. I'm sorry the feed's freezing. That's the internet in Terre Haute. Getting ready to put the drop ceiling in the studio. Look at that belly, yeah. I'm moving stuff in. I've got a temporary floor in the kitchen. I'm getting ready to install all the lighting in the kitchen too, and it'll all be controlled through the network and everything. It's all LED. Wow, that fell out. I've got the guys. We've got the house, the yard staked out for my fence. So we're getting that. Well, yeah, Carlos, I've been at the strip club. That's why I've had a lot of noise in the background. Yes, I am big and squishy. Oh, Doug, my belly's, how do I explain it? It's hanging more, and it's soft and squiggly. Because, I've lost, 70 pounds? So it's getting looser, and it's a pain in the butt sometimes. So it's all just kind of sagging down in one area. So as I lose weight, I'm going to get all kinds of jiggly. I don't have any redheads. I could have my friend Honey wear a red wig for you. But, yeah, no redheads yet. I'll try to invite one over for a live feed or something for you there, Scott. But, yeah, the music's only when I'm at the clubs. I just do that so at least I can say hi. But yeah, I'm doing lots of stuff on my house. I haven't installed my printer yet, so I'm being bad with that. And I've started sketching out that drawing for my friend. Just trying to get, it's hard to do things when you're depressed. I'm a little hyperactive today, apparently. Well, it's because I went to bed last night after work, and I slept, with my mask and everything, so I was just like this all night long. I woke up, did some things, ate a roast beef sandwich, and then I fell asleep and woke up at 7. Now I'm ready to face the world because I'm a night person. This is when I start, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and then I'm up until 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and this is when my brain works. When I'm active, I'm energetic. Yeah, the house is looking really homey, but it's also looking a little cluttered and stacked up. I'm still trying to get past that, but I did get my new cabinet this week and my hutch, so I can start putting things away, because I have one closet in the whole house other than the basement stuff. And that closet holds a chimney. So we're working on that. I'm trying to keep all my DJ stuff, but that's not working out so well in the side room here. But I'm also trying to keep the side room open for filming and stuff. But I think I'm going to have to rent another place to do filming if I want to do any real filming other than this. So it's either that, or I build a shed in the back that's exclusively for the studio. So we'll see what happens. I don't know yet. I do have some friends in town, so I might be able to get some office space for cheap or free, so just for that reason, we'll see. We'll see. If we do, it'll be great, because I got a lot of friends wanting to do a lot of videos now, so I'll be able to really start putting in. I want to put in a post every day on the Fat Guy page, And then I want to start also getting a video up, every other day. Do I seem off as in off and bad or off as good, Steve? I don't know. I'm more energetic right now, so I'm a little bit talkative. I work, Carlos. I work at the club, and I do my other things too. I don't tell you guys. Gee, you wonder why. Even the guy at the club is getting phone calls from your groups. And yes, you guys are in the groups, especially Steve. Steve will admit he's in one of those groups, and they do crap like that. They call my bosses, tell them how big a piece of shit I am, and try and get me fired. So I don't understand. You either want me to work or you don't want me to work. I don't really care. You can all stick it when you do that sort of stuff, because I'm working. As for the money I'm making, ain't none of your fucking business. I'm not getting GoFundMe, and if I get a PayPal or a tip from you guys, that's freaking good. You know why? Because I'm giving you content. You're sitting your ass in front of me right now, Carlos. Right in front of me. Using me to entertain yourself at this moment. I'm giving you content that you can snark on and make fun of or whatever you want to do. But I'm providing you a service right now. So if I want to get a tip from PayPal, or if I want to get a tip from my live feed, or I want to sell you a t-shirt, I'm not angry. I'm just telling you the facts. I'm going to do it. It's okay. Sorry, Sarah. I mean, you understand, too. You give me the same shit. Anyway. Yeah, I'm defensive about everything. I get defensive when people ask me stuff like that, Rachel. It's not about everything. It's about certain things. When they start insinuating things, like, where do you get the money for this? Are you scamming somebody? Yeah, I get defensive about that because they're a bunch of jackasses. And then you guys think that I'm defensive about everything because I'm defensive about one thing, the jackasses. I have not been angry this whole feed until they get on there and start giving me trouble about any money that I bring into my home. So, well, Carlos, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm not stupid. I'm sorry, sir. I wasn't talking to you. I'm talking to Carlos. And Geckler's being quiet. So, I'm not mad, Geckler. I'm upset because Carlos is a down low troll. You know what I mean? He's on the down low. And so he's asking about money, insinuating that, where do you get the money to do anything? And when it's obvious that I'm working and I do other things. I mean, shit. I got contracts with other things that I made money on. How do you think I've survived since I've been home? So, how do you think I was able to get into a house and to get a car and different things like that? I'm doing other things that I don't actually share. Because I don't want to talk about this stuff. I don't know why you guys drag me into it. It's certain people come on here and they start poking buttons and get me riled up because it's what they do so they can have their content. So feel free to tip me, Carlos. I gave you your content. Oh, hey, Rachel, just go away. You're acting like I get mad about everything in the world because I'm upset about this money thing. About me getting crap for getting tips and things like that. Hell, you guys give me crap about my GoFundMe, which I used the way that I was supposed to use it. The GoFundMe was for me to use on my trip, which I did. I didn't go to the fun parks. I didn't do anything. The money was for food and gas and lodging and repairs on the bike and upgrades on the bike, different things like that. So, and I've had to apologize for that, even though I did nothing wrong. So, it's a long history of this money thing with you guys. So, of course, I get upset about it. But for you to say that I get mad about everything, Rachel? Oh, come on. Just go away. I don't. I get mad when specific people come onto my page and start throwing little things in there. Yes, Carlos, I don't care. I've got a whole history. I can bring up all your chats and all your little pokes and prods. If you read them all together, everybody knows that you're a troll. Okay? I put up with it for so long because you're not a blatantly out and out troll. You're one of those ones that do it on the down low. So it's like, just drive me nuts. So Rachel, just, if you don't like it, go away. I don't care. Not a problem. If I want to be mad about something, I'm going to be mad about something. I have every right to be mad about something. Same thing with you, Carlos. I mean, you start bringing up money like that, I'm going to get pissed off. Because you're bringing up money like I'm some sort of fraud again, and that does not make me happy. I never was a fraud, never have been. People say so much bad shit about me. There's so many pages just talking so much trash about me that is not true. And you guys perpetrate it, and you guys keep it going. But it's not true. So, and now, tonight, I'm sure after they watch the video, there'll be another 10 pages added of how I freaked out on my live feed because, I don't know, they'll figure out something. They'll call me a man-child and everything. They'll call me stupid, but then insinuate that I'm a genius for figuring things out and manipulating, you know? Carlos, why do you poke it? I mean, that's what makes me think you're a troll. You're always throwing little jabs in, like implying I'm doing things. You know? You do it all the time, Carlos. I mean, just go back to what you said earlier. Let me find it. Just going back here, we're going to parfait. And just stuff like, where you getting cash for office space? You know, it's like, with your posts that you've done in the past, you know, whenever anything comes along with money, it's added up with that. Okay, you know, just from the history of things you've said before, I know that you're just screwing with me on my money, you know? So maybe I'm blowing it out of proportion, Carlos. I don't know. I'm stressed now because I get tired of people insinuating things on me that are not true. And it's really depressing. And then people saying that I'm mad about everything all the time, which is not true either. Rachel, go to fucking hell. You are trash, alright? Look at you. Acting like a 2-year-old because I'm upset about something? Go fucking somewhere else. I'm using the F word because you deserve it. Gee, I'm mad about everything, Rachel. Good God, just go away. Bye-bye. Go join the trolls. Okay. I'm trying to calm down, alright? I'm sorry, Carlos. I'm sorry. I took that as a jab about the money thing. Because I've talked about I'm making money and doing things and using the money to work on my house, okay? We're in Terre Haute, Indiana. You can buy a house for $200 a month. That's how you get office space in Terre Haute. You don't have to scam anybody on it. Terre Haute's a dirt hole, you know? I'm sorry, guys. I am sorry. Carlos, I'm sorry. It just hit me because I'm so tired of being harassed on these things. And it just rubbed me wrong. I was in such a good mood and it just threw me. People, you don't understand what I go through all the time. It's tough. Like, I mean, I'm just gonna, let's see, I'm gonna pull something up. Eric, go me. And watch this. I'm just gonna show you an example. Yeah, I don't read it, but I know it's there. but everybody else reads it. And it makes me feel bad. Look at that. I'm going to show you here. See that right there? 2,795 pages of people saying, like, I'm a morbidly obese, unhealthy, unemployed, debt-ridden, lazy freeloader dying from congestive heart failure. You know, they're saying stuff like that about me nonstop. And anything I say online, they just come after me. And it's depressing. So, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm breaking up too, Keckler. I'm sorry. I'm cooled off now. Thank you, Vicky. Vicky, I'm getting ready to send my bike in to be tuned up. Maybe the wrong time of the year, because it's going to start getting cold now. But I figured I can at least ride up to the store here and there and everything, you know. And I need a haircut. And I'll be able to ride it some. But when it's called... I'm sorry, Steve. I'll call you Steve, my bad. And I'm going to try to ride at least a little bit during the winter, but when summer comes, I plan to ride a lot. But as soon as I figure out this gym there, I can't remember what it's called now. My brain just went, does that a lot lately. My Bowflex back there. That I'm going to be using that quite a bit. Yeah, I'd like to be in Cali sometimes, but I can't breathe there. I don't know, it's like hot air, and it's like breathing in mesquite smoke all the time. I know, Veronica. I agree with you. Sometimes you just can't get away from it, you know? Sometimes you have to just check on it to make sure they're not harassing your friends and family. And sometimes you got to go to their page just to look, because if they harass your friends or family or your boss and stuff, they'll post it on that page laughing about it. So sometimes you got to look to protect other people. And you guys sound like think I'm nuts by saying that, but I mean, my boss has blocked so many people coming on our page, you know, for working at the club I'm DJing at. You know? And they come on and mess with me. They mess with my boss, you know, it's crazy. But yeah, I try not to. I really don't. It's so depressing. Oh no, it wasn't the Inglewood barbecue places, Paranoia. I mean, all the way through California, all the way through Colorado. The air was thick with smoke, and it smelled like mesquite wood the whole time. Oh, it was horrible for me. That was when my breathing was really bad, when I was on the Dr. Phil show the last time. Thank you, Veronica. I know. No need to swear. I definitely agree with you there. I let things get out of control. They hit a button on me tonight. I was doing great, too. I was in a great mood. Wasn't I, Steve? Up until that point. Yeah, I don't understand it. When I say things online, I only say things I would say in person. Because, you know, if I say something really nasty about something, I feel bad. I'm a very emotional person, alright? And, heck, I don't have any damn testosterone. Of course I'm an emotional person. So, I produce tons of prolactin in my body because of my tumor. So, of course I'm an emotional person. You know what I mean? It's tough. So I feel bad doing it. You know, I don't troll like that. I don't have... The worst that I do when I troll is when you're doing there and there. You know what I mean? I might make a comment on something like that. I'm being cool. I'm good. But, yeah. I love drinking, Veronica. Eating, I could care less about right now. My medicine makes me not even care about eating, which is kind of cool. So, yeah, I was in a good mood in the beginning. I'm still in a good mood. I just got angry, which is stupid. I shouldn't get angry. Yeah, I don't like swearing publicly. I don't like swearing in regular life either. But sometimes I just get angry and it comes out. Yeah, it is hard. It's really hard for me to get rid of Coca-Cola. You know, that sort of thing. Because there's nothing better than cracking a can of Coke directly out of the freezer, not freezer, the fridge, or out of a big ice bath. Nothing better. Crack that, take a drink, and it's just like instant gratification, you know? It's refreshing. So it's tough to not ever want to get that. Because you try that with a Diet Pepsi and a Diet Coke, it's just not the same. It's not, I've tried. I've tried to find a diet drink that does the same for me, and it's tough. It's very tough. But I have to for my body. I agree with you, Paranoia. It's just... the people that do that, they affect my real life, too. It's not just the internet, but they affect me in real life. Like, it kept me from having jobs. It's got me fired from jobs. And things like that, you know. It's, they harass my nephew, and I haven't seen my nephew in 10, 15 years. Well, maybe not that long. 10 years because of this whole mess between my brother and this troll crap. But he gets picked on because he's my nephew. Even though I haven't done anything wrong, but because of the trash that people put out trying to make me look bad, it's not true. It reflects back on him, you know. I like ginger ale sometimes. I really like this. It's some sort of Italian drink, and it was orange. It's just like sparkling water, but orange, but it had a real powerful flavor in it. I can't remember what it's called. It wasn't cheap. You got 6 cans for like $8. But it was so good. It had like grapefruit and orange. And I hate grapefruit in real life, but for some reason I like it in a drink. So, yeah, I like Fresca. Alright, see, we'll do. But, yeah, I like Fresca. It's really good. It's not the same as a Coke, but it does do the thing. Yeah, I really need to order more CO2 for my little machine to make my own pop. Really need to do that. It's like San Pellegrino, yes. It's a different one, but it is like that. I can't remember what it's called. It's fancy. I'd have to look it up. I don't know if I can. I have to look at Instacart. See if I can see a past order or something. I think I got it from Sam's. So let's see. Buy it again. Man, I'm just looking through this. Now I want to buy some grapes. Yeah, those are premium. I didn't like Nature's Twist. I didn't like them all that much. I still got a ton of that left. I didn't like those drinks very well. But they were sugar-free and everything. And they were more like just flavored water. And I got fruit. It was water-packed fruit that I would keep around. It wasn't LaCroix. LaCroix is like, I tried that, and it doesn't have enough flavor. It just tastes like soda water, and I'm not a big fan. So it wasn't LaCroix. I'm trying to... That San Pellegrino sounds a lot like it, though, you know. But I don't think that was the exact one. Well, I'm not on Dr. Phil right now, but we're still talking. After I lose 100 pounds, she's supposed to have me back on the show. Now, granted, I'm not working with Robert as much as I should be, honestly. I have a real hard... I don't have time. What's that? He wants me to send every single day an email of what I've ate, when I've slept, what I've exercised, every single day, a new one. And when you eat one roast beef sandwich in a day, it's kind of like, can't I just make a weekly one? You know? And then I was using my FitnessPal, and he couldn't figure out how to use it to access mine. And it just, I would do good. I made it like 180 days straight. And then I missed a day, and then I did good, and I missed another day, and then it was 3 days, and then it was 2 weeks, and I'm bad with that sort of small thing. I do the exercise, I do the, I eat the diet, I do all that stuff, but I'm really bad with taking the notes and delivering them. And he said he would only work with me if I could deliver those reports every single day. And it's like, I can't guarantee that I can do that. So I guess I gotta just use what you taught me and go from there. For the most part, yeah, that's pretty much all I eat. As long as I have roast beef. Then I might just eat, like, tomatoes, and then I try and find some sort of meat, to make sure I have some protein. But I don't eat much. So, I mean, it may be a chicken patty or a chicken breast, and then that's it. So I don't really snack other than tomatoes and olives and things like that. That's pretty much it, I have a very small group of food that I eat lately. I mean, I've got a freezer full of it, and I'm not eating it. I'd like to invite people over to make food for them and just feed them, Oh, okay, I found the drink. It's San Pellegrino. That's what it was. And it was the Blood Orange Italian sparkling drink. It's awesome. I tried to do that, Leroy, and that wasn't good enough because it wasn't in the format that he wanted. So I like Robert a lot. It was nice talking to him. When I needed some things, I could talk to him and, just get a little bit of encouragement. But that's what it was really about, that and him, I guess, keeping track of what I'm eating, That's pretty much all we did. We never exercised. We never got to that point, I guess. I don't know. But, hey, I'm down 70 pounds. I'm doing something right. So, and 3 months ago, I was a fall risk. You know what I mean? Now I can just bop out the door, get in my truck, go to work. Walk all the way in there and not die. I'm doing good. I'm moving around. I can walk around. I can get up and out of my chair without any struggle. I just get up and go, I don't have to get up, take a break, walk into the kitchen, lean on something, wait, then do what I'm doing. No, I get up, go get my thing, get whatever I need in the kitchen, go do something else, come back and sit down. But yeah, so I'm doing great compared to what I was. I mean, big time. I liked the San Pellegrino, yes. I liked it a lot, actually. So expensive, but I'd buy it again. Thank you, Leroy. So yeah, it may not show it on my size yet, but I'm moving. I'm doing stuff. Even my first day at the club, my boss said he is sick. It's kind of pathetic right now that he can't even walk into the bar without taking 6 breaks for like 5 minutes on each break just to get to the DJ booth. Took him forever. Now I go in there. I go in there, I stand at the front door waiting for them to open the door. I come in, do my stuff, DJ, and I'm fine. So, fall risk means that I could fall at any time, or trip, or pass out, or go down on the floor. You know, because I was actually falling down a lot these last couple of years. And it's really dangerous. I haven't tried the pomegranate. And it's dangerous. You know, I was almost 700 pounds. You can break stuff easily. But imagine, there was one time I fell down, and my mom and dad were there, and I was in an awkward position, and I couldn't figure out how to get up. And they couldn't lift me up. And it took everything I got to get back up. That was scary that day. And embarrassing as hell. I mean, I was in a hallway. How are they going to get in there to drag? They're going to have to just drag me out. You know, that really hit me. So what are they going to throw a blanket on the ground and get me to crawl onto it and just drag me out the door so I can get into the ambulance? What? You know, it's... That's how bad it was at one point, you know? I'll check that out there, apparently. Definitely. But yeah. It's a major difference now. I'm not afraid of falling down, so I'm good now. I'm not passing out now. I am having lots of nerve issues, which scare me a little bit. I'm trying to get an appointment for that. Like, just different parts of my body will go numb for weeks at a time. Or my leg is still numb after 7 months. But the other day, a little piece of skin between my toes went numb. For like 2 days, it felt like I had a string between my toes the whole time. It was annoying. And I'm doing that, and then I'll be in bed and I'll just go, boom, you know, and my whole body jump up in the air randomly. You know, it's just got my nerves are making me move all over the place on their own. My hands are constantly moving on their own and twitching and doing stuff, and my head does a twitch inside my brain all the time. It's weird. So I'm gonna get checked out on that, see what's going on. It's like extra brain activity, and it's causing me to do weird things. So, yeah, I never know what to do with that sort of issue. But oh, guys, I'm getting tired. My butt is getting numb from sitting in this chair. We've talked about a lot. I'll keep coming back, I promise. I'm not going to go away like I have been, you know. It definitely, somebody said, one doctor mentioned maybe I might have that, I can't remember what they call it, it screws up your nerves. I don't remember what they call it, but from sitting and stuff. But yeah, I have to check that out. But I'm going to take off anyway. What's that? Well, all that stuff behind me, there's Bowflex, there's my drawing table, there's my drawing supplies, my bicycle, my printer, my feeding area for Maddie when she's here. And then over here, this is on top of my work desk. And I've got a set of wheels, a monitor, a computer, a mixer, and a video camera, and a couple other small items. That's what's behind me. Yeah, I don't have Tourette. I have no idea. I don't know if I have Tourette syndrome. I have something going on. So I'm getting there and moving forward. So that's all that matters, right? A purple pad for the chair? I have to check it out. And my left butt bone and hip is what gets me a lot. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to the Bowflex. I just got to figure out how to use it. Tomorrow when I get up, I'm going to clear out the room a bit, move my drawing table and everything so I have room to set it up, and just start playing with it, trying to figure out how it works. So, see what happens, and then I can post some stuff using it. I'm hoping I'll be able to do some good leg exercises with it too. It's got the leg stuff that came with it, so we'll see what happens. I really like to do squats. So, Bowflex, it's an exercise machine. It's like stretching a bow and arrow. So, resistance training. I have no idea what the weight capacity is. It's not low. I'm sure it'll be more than I can handle at this moment. Now, down the road, it may be too small. I don't know. But it's one of the better ones. It's one of the upper echelon ones. So I'm sure it has at least a 300-pound capacity on weight. So as for, unless you're asking weight capacity on, can I sit on it and not destroy it? No idea. I paid $100 for it, and it's pretty much brand new. So if I destroy it by sitting on it, I've only lost $100. So that's how I see it. I get some exercise out of it before it blows away. But anyway, guys. No, yeah, I figured that out, Bill. That's what I was saying. I have no idea what it will accommodate. But I'm sure it will last long enough for me to get some exercise done. And you can regularly find them for $100 to $150 on Facebook Marketplace, because people buy them and never use them. And so they spend several $1,000s buying them, and then they don't use them, and we can buy them for something cheap, which is nice, because then we will use them. So I mean, yeah. So most exercise I got out of is just moving it back and forth right now. But yes, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to get out of here. I do have a kitty cat here right now. I got Ainsley. My parents brought Ainsley for me because Maddie has been with Angie, so I've been alone. So they brought Ainsley, my most annoying cat, just to live with me finally. All she does is walk around going, wow, wow, wow. And she's got an addiction to cat treats. I mean, she got an addiction. I mean, that's all she thinks about all day long. Cat treat, cat treat, cat treat. So, yeah, she's got a problem. But, she's very needy. But yes, I'm getting out of here. If I can get Zoe to come up for a picture, I'll put one up on the page so you can see her. She's a pretty cat. But I'm going to take off, guys. It was nice talking to you. But I've got to get some other things